So I got a killer question for both you guys, and this may be a good wrap up to this segment. So when do you start? We all agree. You don't know what you don't know.
Right.
We're not trying to teach you guys out there, if you're a real estate manager, we're not trying to prep you to do this yourself. And if you're a small business owner, we definitely don't want you to dive into this. We want you to use people that know what they're doing. But I want to get you guys advice on when do you start the process of reviewing the lease and tearing this down and figuring out how to negotiate this thing.
I think you start from the small business perspective. You start when you start emerging. You start when you start emerging. That is, you start paying attention to leases, thinking about leases, getting educated on it, asking questions of professional advisors. When you start emerging and you start realizing, I am going to graduate out of this space. Maybe that space is your living room. Maybe it's your kitchen. When you start realizing, I'm going to graduate out of this, that's a wonderful thing, but now I need to get myself ready for that. And that means understanding what it's going to be like if I get space somewhere, and investigating the landlord, investigating the building, and investigating where you're going to be going. But I think that starts the moment you start realizing that you're going to break out of where you are, which is a positive thing. And at that moment, I think you need to start seeking counsel.
That's wise. And I'll say, strictly from a real estate perspective, things tend to take longer than you think. And so what you want to avoid, if possible, is being in a really tight time frame. And we know that sometimes things happen quickly and you need to move quickly. Yeah. And that's another reason to engage a professional, is that they should have the ability to help you move quicker. That's because they're proficient at. We do this every day. Yeah. So we should be able to, at least on your side, help you move faster. We can't control how a landlord would move, but we can certainly advocate. We should know the market and be able to help you make a quicker strike to get what you need.
Absolutely.
In my experience, bad decisions are made when they're done in a hurried fashion.
Absolutely.
Without the adequate thought ahead of time or strategy ahead of time. Yes. And so to the extent you can avoid that, which is just what you were saying, be a little ahead of.
That's right.
Don't wait till you have to be out of your house thinking about it while you still have the roof over your head.
100%. And you may not be in a position where you can afford counsel. You may think, I can't afford counsel, and Husch Blackwell's not around where I am to provide services for me. But you have to avail yourself of resources. And there are resources around. For example, if you're the member of a Chamber of Commerce, there's probably someone in that Chamber of Commerce. Right here in Houston, we've got a Chamber of Commerce, a Black Chamber of Commerce, almost 2,000 members. Yeah. There are folks in that chamber who are in your situation, right, where they went from where they are to a new place. Ask questions.
That's right.
Ask questions of folks about decisions they made, provisions that tripped them up along the way. Be resourceful. Get the information. These business owners are obviously resilient, resourceful people to be where they are. Just take it one step further in this area as well.
Exactly. Well, guys, I want to wrap it up by saying this. It's obvious that we can see the advice here from our esteemed colleagues here is to start now. Start now and look for resources. If you're enterprise level, I could tell you that Office Insiders, a group like ours, we have recovering attorneys on staff that can help you talk about a lease and break that down. And on the small business side, we have a great treat here. Quinncy did not mention it for this segment, but Husch Blackwell is offering services for small businesses that need help in the legal side of things. So we're talking about reviewing leases, looking at your contract, protecting your intellectual property, a plethora of other things. So my man Quinncy here is going to be available to you. The link is going to be in the description. So if you're a small business, talk to Quinncy and see if you can get those legal services for free. And if you're enterprise level, like I said, talk with us, the Office Insiders. My man Ryan here is a recovering attorney, and he'll be definitely set to help you out. Well, guys, thank you so much for your time, man. We really appreciate it.
It's a great pleasure. Yes,
all right.
We enjoyed it.
Quincy, thanks again.
Hey, I enjoyed it.
Yes, sir.